now I can
I
actually
want
do
to show
it.
my things on national.
Because now, yeah. Well, now we can actually share it because it's under my Facebook account, not my Google.
Got it.
So that's why I wasn't working. All right, 3, 2, 1. Welcome to BatYard's Finest, bringing you the
What's
finest
up?
Batman and Superman and pop culture and whatever the hell else we want to talk about, because we are going to talk about Jingle All the Way, 1996 film starring Arnold Schwarzenegger. We're going to save that for the main event. Right now, we got some little DC tidbit news that Matt has just brought to my attention, which just came out an hour ago. So we're actually pretty fresh on this news. First time ever, because we're always like a month behind news. We're not very good at news. So if you want news, you're not really going to get really the best news from us. You'll get our comedic timing and our character development between Matt and I. So you'll understand our dynamic because we've known each other since we're 5 years old. So that's what this podcast is about. Anyway, Matt, take it away.
Okay, everybody. So if you weren't watching the instant cast, we ended up finding out this they've been putting out a new comic book series for DC in the comics. It's called Infinite Frontier. It's gonna air. It will be sent out around March 2nd, supposedly, and they're introducing this
March 2nd, yep.
What?
March 2nd of next year, yeah.
Of next year, yeah. So March 2nd already passed this year. So what's it called? They're reintroducing a villain from the old 1948 Superman serials. Well, they titled it as a movie for some reason, but whatever, serials. And it's going to be Spider Lady, and she's coming back as one of the main villains in this universe.
So before you show the comic book, I just want to share my screen and show everyone what the Spider Lady looked like in the Superman serial. Let's see if this will work. Okay. Let me know if you could see this in my stream, Matt. All right, I can see it.
I see us, but
okay.
You're going to jump
So
to
here's a Spider Lady. Here's a Spider Lady. So this is from the 1948 serials. This is the first live-action appearance of Superman starring Kurt Allen. It's very cheesy. It's made like on a shoestring budget. That's why you could look at this spider web. It looks like it's made out of tinsel and tinfoil, and she's wearing like a masquerade ball mask, So she's not really anything special. So one day Matt and I will talk about the Superman serials. They're only like 15 minutes long, so we'll be able to talk about that in the near future. But Matt, show us the comic book rendition of the character. It actually looks pretty. It looks cool. It looks like it's from the 40s.
Similar to what you just showed us. Actually, they didn't really So I think spare. No, here it is. Spare not trying to capture anything of what she'd look like. The only thing that leave out is the mask. If you guys you can see the screen.
Yeah,
right?
I can see it.
So right here, if you see right in the middle, it's her Spider Lady, Superman, and Batman all hanging out together, and she looks just like how the actress looked without the mask, but she has a little spider hand device.
Yeah, it looks like
I think that's gonna be her power gimmick, or supping, or maybe it's just an accessory. Don't know.
The costumes look very reminiscent of the golden age of Batman and Superman. That's very Joel Schuster looking S of Superman, and the Batman costume looks, pretty simple. It looks like he's basically wearing a leotard. So I'll be interested in seeing that. I hope it takes place in the 40s. See, there's the poster.
Here's an animation of the serial. Looks like.
Yeah, that's the original poster that they would show at the matinees. So the serials would kind of show they would have an overarching storyline, and the Spider Lady was the first storyline they had, and they would always end it with a cliffhanger. Mm-hmm. So you always have to come back the next week to find out what's going on with Superman, what's going on with Lois. They never showed Superman fly physically. It was always Superman flying, turning into a cartoon because they didn't have the budget to show a live action Superman flying.
Really difficult.
Yeah. So it's very tongue in cheek. We'll have to talk about it in the near future. It'll be interesting. Maybe when that comes out, we'll kind of go back and forth. I don't know.
Maybe.
We'll see. But anyway,
then I want to show one more thing. Here is the cover, actually, of the Infinite Frontier that they're going to release in March. So,
all right, it's coming out.
They unveiled the cover. This is cover 0. So you can see here is multiple superheroes on a cliffside and staring out, like behind them is an ocean, sun setting. And for some odd reason, Wonder Woman's in the background, like being like a phantom. Like she's like kind of passed away.
Memorialized or something.
And then we got the multiple universes of Earths.
Does this come out yet, this issue?
No, 0? Like I said, it's supposed to drop in March 2nd.
Okay.
That's what everybody is saying. Like right here is like saying spoilers. So
I wonder what
there's a lot of characters getting added to it. I'm just gonna go quick. It looks like they're actually shocked to actually bringing back. If you can see here, they're bringing back Doomsday Clock and Stargirl. Not a lot of people, including the original Green Lantern, Alan Scott. And like people were like, "What the?" Like it looks like the article is like, "What the hell?" We haven't seen them in a while.
Mm-hmm.
But even though they have the new Stargirl CW show now, and one Supergirl doesn't have the originals. They have Ned's Martian Manhunter. They don't have a freaking Green Lantern yet.
No. From what I've seen, I don't really watch that show, but that show looks very cheesy.
They kind of teased it in the last crossover, but that's a crossover, and basically all the shows are dying.
Yeah. Yeah, it seems like Batwoman's in the shambles. They have a new Batwoman. Ruby Rose left. I don't really understand the storyline. Yeah, there's like a trailer with a new Batwoman. I don't know why she left. I'm sure there's some drama that happened.
If we're still on the news, why not research?
Well, anyway, you could while you're searching. The only news I know of is that HBO Max is at the same time going to showcase Wonder Woman on HBO Max for a limited time while it's at theaters at the same time. So they're going to be showing it in theaters and it's going to be streaming for a limited time. And then I guess X amount of months later, it's going to come back on to the streaming service on HBO Max, which is what they're going to do with King Kong versus Godzilla. Basically, all the Warner Brothers movies for the future of 2021. Okay. Which I don't think it's a bad idea. I don't think that's a bad idea. But go ahead.
It's not a bad idea. It's safe. It's really, but it's easy to do. It's not like going to be. You can just stay at your house and watch it with your family and all your friends that you are safe. That you can safely hang out with.
Yeah, especially these.
It's not risking your life going out there and getting the virus.
Yeah, I think it's kind of what the audience wants anyway. People just want to be able to stream these movies and watch them.
Including it's 2020. Well, going to be 2021 next year. So, like, we should be able to do that. We shouldn't be restricted to only go to theaters just for movies.
Especially now. Well, imagine what the Oscars are going to look like this year. Like, what are going to be the nominations? Yeah. What are they even going to nominate? No movies really came out besides, like, Netflix movies, you know?
Yeah.
Like, nothing came out.
Well, I got the new actress. I'm going to butcher her name. So I'm just going to share the screen.
All right, go ahead.
Okay.
Well, try to say the name. What's?
No, I'm not going to try because I'm going to butcher it. I know
you have 3 seconds. Try.
No, it's probably a simple name.
Come on,
I'm not going to do it.
Her. Javicia Leslie. Javicia Leslie. I think I'm saying that correctly. I'm probably butchering that.
You got probably closer than I would have.
She's a new star. Batwoman. I never watched Batwoman, so I don't really care. Ruby Rose seemed like a good, solid actress. She kind of seemed like she fit that role of kind of rugged and butch. Butch in a good way.
Good
like
job.
she could like she could kick some ass. That new actress, I don't really know anything about her, but she doesn't really give that same vibe that
Yeah,
that I get
no,
from her.
I'm actually gonna look up here. Ruby Rose supposedly exit from the industry. An ill fit between the star and the production. According to the multi sources, Rose was unhappy with the long hours requiring of her as a series lead, which led to friction on the set. So she just didn't
That
want to
makes
be
sense.
there all the time. Meanwhile, she's a
Well,
lead
wouldn't you
role.
expect that, like taking on the
Yeah.
lead? I think there's probably something
Well,
more
majority of
underlining.
her, she's been a side character in most of her roles. Like
Well, you've seen her
she's
on
never
other
been
shows.
like a actual lead
Yeah.
that I know of, because the only really two things I know her of is Orange is the New Black, and she's a side character. She appears when she needs to pee, and then she was in
Pee?
John Wick, John Wick 2, Chapter 2. Sorry,
Like, go ahead.
and John Wick 2, Chapter 2, she was a silent hitman that only had to be there when she had to be there with this certain other character,
Mm.
and that was it. And she didn't talk; she just did sign language. So I don't know. She didn't
Yeah, I
have
don't
that
know.
much airtime, like real airtime throughout the whole things.
I don't know. She seems like I don't know too much about her, but she seems like a woman who could like kick some ass. So that's why I thought
No,
that
she
casting was
really
pretty
does
solid.
have that look,
Yeah.
but like it's just I don't know. She just expected less airtime for some reason.
I don't know. CW shows I kind of gave up on like a while ago. The only one I would consistently watch is The Flash, and I haven't seen it. I think I'm like 2 seasons behind. I like stopped at like season 5 or whatever. Whenever that Brainiac kind of character showed up, whatever his name was, that was the last season I saw.
On what?
On The
Supergirl?
Flash.
On the Flash?
No, I haven't watched Supergirl.
Oh, you're on season 5.
Yeah, that's what I just said.
That was it. Yeah, that guy. Yeah, I didn't like his role at all.
Yeah, he was like, eh. So I kind of fell off it.
I was kind of pissed that they brought in the daughter in that one, and then they just literally get rid of her, and now she's never been seen again.
Oh, great!
That's how I need to watch season 6 still.
That's how the season
you never see her in any work of season 6, like photos.
Huh? I don't know. Maybe they.
And I actually enjoy that character.
Did they resolve it at the end of season 6 or whatever? Like her storyline? Like, did she go back to the future?
Yeah, she went back. They ended up sending her back. They sent her back like 3 times in that season.
Does she like show back up like Marty McFly? He's like, I came back from the future, and then Barry Allen passes out, and then they go to the Wild West.
Barry just gets pissed off at her and sends her back again. That's what happens.
Do they go to the Wild West?
What?
Do they go to the Wild West?
No, they don't go to the Wild West.
It's not Back to the Future 3?
No. No.
Well, anyway, I wanted to mention to everyone, happy Christmas, happy holidays. This is our
Merry Christmas, everybody.
Merry Christmas.
And happy holidays.
And happy holidays, happy New Year. This is our BatYard's finest Christmas holiday special. So you probably won't see us until next year, until 2021. So Matt, do you have any other BS you want to talk about before?
Not at this moment. So we're all set to go to the actual main event.
Yeah, till the main event. Okay, so the main event is Jingle All the Way. 1996 it came out, so I was 2 years old when this came out. Directed by
was I?
Brian Levant, which I don't know what he directed. We'll find out in a couple minutes. But it's about a father played by Arnold Schwarzenegger who vows to get his son a Turbo Man action figure for Christmas, and every store is sold out of them. So he has to travel all over town to compete with everyone in his order to find a Turbo Man, which is Turbo Man is the hottest selling toy of the market of that year. Not in real life, in the cinematic universe of Jingle All the Way, and played by Arnold Schwarzenegger. This is a Christmas classic that I would watch all the time. And I gotta say, each year I watch it, the dumber the movie gets. It's a really stupid movie. And it's like kind of plays to that Power Rangers era. And Jake Lloyd is his son, which is
don't forget Sinbad.
And Sinbad is the comedic sidekick character. He's like the comedic foil who tries to combat like Arnold to get the Turbo Man as well. He's basically a dad who's unstable, who's trying to get the Turbo Man. He'll go. Arnold will go that extra mile.
You say he's unstable?
He is
you be
unstable.
A mailman working the Christmas hours trying to get his kid.
He's unstable. He freaking bombed a police
He's working
squad.
long hours.
He bombed a police squad. He choked the old lady with the fur coat. He choked the fur lady.
He didn't know that was a bomb.
He choked the lady with a fur coat. That's the first moment you meet him. Then he dresses up as freaking this Dementor guy, as freaking Krang from Ninja Turtles. And then he goes and kidnaps this kid, to get a Turbo Man doll. So this character is unstable throughout the whole movie from the very end.
Okay, you are not lying. That is really unstable. But I'm still going to say he's a mailman during Christmas trying to get a toy.
Yeah, I'm sure it's a shitty time of year to be a mailman, I mean, mailman's a good job. I'm not hating on being a mailman or woman. So, Matt, what do you think of – what are your feelings on Jingle All the Way?
I love it. This is so great. It's so dumb, but it's great. It's like, oh god,
it is really dumb.
It's one of those like, what is it? The '90s was like Arnold's time for action movies.
Yeah, this was Arnold. I mean, this is Arnold after like Commando and after Predator. Yeah. This is not like huge bulking Arnold, but like he's definitely fit and tight. Like this is like pre-Governor Arnold. So this is like post action hero Arnold. He's kind of like delving into the comedies, and then he becomes governor. Then he becomes governor of California. Yes. So this is like his in-between period where he's trying to play with comedies.
Yeah, like it's a little different seeing him jump from action hero. He was literally in the movie The Last Action Hero.
Yeah. That was in the 90s. That was a 90s movie.
Yeah, that was just like, what was it? That was a comedic action flick that he was in. I remember that, but like it's a different like feeling seeing him jump from action to comedy, and he wasn't that bad. Like it's playing the role of it.
Yeah,
he was pretty solid doing it.
Yeah, I thought watching his acting, worked. I thought it would like coming back to it, I was expecting it to be a lot worse, his acting, but it wasn't as bad as I was like expecting it to. Mm-hmm. Like this is a movie I would watch like over and over again when I was a kid. So I was trying to see like if it would be like different watching it today versus watching it back in the 90s, It definitely is, but it holds up today in a guilty pleasure kind of way for me. I wouldn't say this is like Citizen Kane or one of the greatest movies of all time. It's definitely a stupid concept and a stupid movie, but Arnold's charm just pulls it through the whole way, and it just becomes like a comic book action flick basically at the end, like a Power Rangers set, Yeah, Jingle All the Way. And it has Phil Hartman, who was Troy McClure and a bunch of other side characters in The Simpsons, and he co-wrote Pee-wee's Big Adventure. He's in this. He's like the main foil. He's kind of a creepy character. He's trying to like go in, like trying to make moves on like Arnold's family.
Oh yeah,
and like.
He's the
trying to
creepy neighbor.
Yeah, he's a creepy neighbor. He puts lights on the house. He tried to put on the star on the Christmas tree. He's like making moves on his wife. Yeah, it's weird. It has like creepy, weird vibes, and like
the thing is, like Arnold, like
today,
now that we know in the movie,
work.
Arnold's not really having like a bad relationship. He's just fucking up.
Yeah, I feel like
but
they
like
almost
this guy just like I see an opening.
I feel like they almost needed to set up like, you know, like their marriage. Like if Arnold didn't do this one specific thing, they were gonna get a divorce or like something like that was gonna happen. Like that was like kind of the driving force that was kind of pushing Arnold to the extremes that he went to. You know, the break in Phil Hartman's house and steal a Turbo Man doll and fucking punch reindeer in the face. You know. I think they should have kind of went that little extra mile and like go like, all right, well, if you don't get this toy, you know, it's going to be over for the whole family. We're going to get a divorce. Jamie's going to move to Wisconsin and we're going to eat cheese. You know, like it should be like something like that. And instead, it's just like, oh, you didn't get the doll. You have to get it, you know, like, and the movie should have set up why Rita Wilson, which is Arnold's wife's name. I mean, Arnold's wife. I don't know the character's name. I know his character's Howard Langstrom. I think that's the name. And fucking Jamie Langstrom. I don't know the wife's name. But anyway, it should have like. Why didn't they set why? Like Arnold's working with this fucking mattress company. Why didn't she get the doll? You know, why didn't she get the stupid toy the whole time? You know, like it should have at least set up like, oh, my business is more busier than your business at this time of year. But she seems like a stay-at-home mom. So.
Oh, her name's Liz.
Liz. Yes, I remember now.
That's
it. Yeah. So yeah, it seems like she's a stay-at-home mom. So she should have just grabbed the Turbo Man herself. I think she should have just done that. But I guess it's like he promised he would get the Turbo Man. He misses the karate, like jump up to becoming a higher belt, like a higher tier in karate. He becomes like blue belt. One of my favorite parts is like when he takes the freaking belt, he's like, this is really cool. And then he ties it around his head. He's like, what? Yeah, you know, he's doing like karate moves. He's like making a complete ass of himself. And I gotta say, Jake Lloyd, he's not a bad actor in this movie. He's not terrible. Like out of kid actors, he is not the worst. You know, and everyone gives him shit for Star Wars: The Prequels. He is not terrible in this movie. I think all the blame for his acting in the prequels is George Lucas. Yeah. It's all George Lucas's fault. The script and the hokey dialogue. So everyone who shat on him, you know, we shat on you because now, you know, it wasn't Jake Lloyd's fault, and now he's kind of.
I don't remember shitting on him at all.
No, I didn't either because we grew up. We were younger than him. So what the fuck are we gonna shit on? We're like 4. You know,
we're just like, oh my god, Star Wars. We can't believe this is happening.
Yeah.
And that kid's lucky. Like that's what we were doing. And then later on, like our generation just started shitting on him more for no like we like loved him in this movie for some reason. And now we decide to shit on him 10 years later.
I don't think it was. I mean, it probably was a little bit of our generation. It was a little later
generation. I think it was the generation.
Yeah,
his generation ruined him.
Yeah, I mean, we're technically a part of that generation.
Yeah, but like it was just like his like age level.
Yeah, we are just riding the cusp of millennial. So we're 1994. So millennial ended at 1994. Then it became generation Z or whatever. Yeah. So we're at the tail end. We just made the finish line of millennial. So we're like millennial, but we're kind of not because you know we're in a weird.
No, we're millennials.
Yeah, we are millennials, but we're at the prime age for Star Wars to come out. You know when when these prequels came out. So like it didn't matter if they're good or not. It was fucking new Star Wars, and I was
shitting a brick that Star Wars
5, 6 years old. So we were at the perfect age to be able to watch the original trilogy unaltered before the prequels came out. So we were like, we just made that pocket of being able to watch the original trilogy without the special editions and before the prequels. We just made it by like a couple of years, that was our introduction to Star Wars. Was actually I first saw was on VHS. But anyway, going back to Turbo Man, Jake Lloyd isn't that bad of an actor in this. Like he's like, all kid, like not all kid actors. Like there's some amazing kid actors like Haley Joel Osment or even Macaulay Culkin. He's a really good kid actor.
Oh yeah.
I wouldn't put him on that tier, but like he's passable. He's a kid, he acts like a bratty kid who wants Arnold to be there and keep his promises. And always keep your promises if you want to keep your friends, That's this movie. Yeah. So Matt, do you have any, what are your other thoughts and feelings on Turbo Man on Jingle All the Way?
Turbo Man himself.
Yeah, just Turbo Man. Yeah, the character Turbo Man.
Oh my god. Turbo Man is literally, it's like a half-ass Iron Man.
Yeah,
he's like a half-ass Iron Man. He's this man, he's like in a Batman outfit, but he's like a half-ass Batman. And he has a stupid like half visor helmet.
Yeah. And like Captain America like wings kind of like on that side of his helmet. Okay.
Have you guys seen if you guys haven't seen like in the Arrowverse like CW shows that the Atom?
Yeah, he kind of looks like that.
He literally looks like the Atom, pre-Atom. Like like he's mostly like reduced to armor on the Atom suit. Mm-hmm. That's what you have. And he has a stupid jetpack that Arnold didn't know how to use. Mm-hmm. And like it's like the handles unfold out of the jetpack itself and comes out like 3 feet out. So he has like in his forearms. It's very awkward looking.
Yeah. I was thinking that too. Like he looks like a proto Iron Man. And there's a lot of Marvel imagery in this movie. I wonder if there's like some tie-in with Marvel because like on his wall of Jamie's wall, he has a mural of Captain America. He has like a bunch of Marvel figures. So I wonder if they like, kind of created it or did something like that, had some, concept art that Marvel made. It seemed like they were kind of like, I don't know, had some influence on it. And I wanted to ask you this. If Turbo Man and Iron Man were to fight each other, who would win?
Are you freaking kidding me? Are you asking me this question right now?
I'm asking you this question.
Tucker would kick his ass better than fucking... Tucker would kick Iron Man's ass.
Who's Tucker?
Isn't that the little furry guy?
I don't know. Oh, are you talking about Booster?
Booster, that's it. Booster.
Yeah,
I can't
who the fuck is Tucker? I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? I'm like, is that some Iron Man thing?
It's been a long day for me, too.
Is that some Iron Man thing I don't know? I'm like, who's Tucker?
Booster would probably kick Iron Man's ass better than freaking Turbo Man.
You think Booster would kick Iron Man's ass? That's funny. Okay. So what do you think Turbo Man would beat Iron Man?
No, Turbo Man would not beat Iron Man.
This is my this is my viewing of it.
Come on. Look at this character's face. Okay?
Are you gonna show
Look at this character's face.
I don't know what you're trying to show me. It's not
Give me a second. Give me 1 second. I'm trying here.
Oh, well, anyway, my 2 cents is the regular Turbo Man that they show in the beginning of the flick. Oh, okay. Here you go. It's gonna come on pretty soon.
This face. Look at that
what
face.
The fuck is that? It looks so stupid. And I love how he cries. Like he cries when Jamie gets the Turbo Man.
Look at that.
How does he fly? I remember it.
Look at that.
That's in the beginning. That's in the beginning when they're like showcasing like the TV show. Yeah, they're showcasing the television show Turbo Man. It's basically like Power Rangers, but like
And
Power
Look
Rangers.
at that. Look.
No, it's awful. What is he? Is he
That's
a saber-tooth?
horrible.
A saber-tooth tiger? Is that what he's supposed to be?
I think
I guess
so.
so. But he looks more like a bear, or like
He's like a crossbreed of it.
yeah. He doesn't look right. Well, anyway, here's my 2 cents on who would win, Turbo Man or Iron Man. Is regular Turbo Man that they show in the beginning of the flick, where it's showcasing the show, would definitely lose to Iron Man. But Arnold Schwarzenegger Turbo Man would totally be Iron Man. Okay?
Are you kidding me?
They're muscle alone.
Because he's Arnold, he automatically will kick ass.
He wins. Yeah, because he knows Mr. Freeze powers, and he knows Commando powers, and he's been to Mars, and he's governor of California, and he's Turbo Man. He wins.
Okay, hold up. One of those don't rule in yet because this movie was before he was become governor.
Yeah, but he's on.
So Governor Powers eliminated.
He was running to be governor.
Okay. He was running powers of governor. That's it. Oh yeah.
So Arnold wins.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah. No, I'm serious. I'm serious. We're gonna have a poll on Instagram. Who would win? Arnold.
Yeah, let's do
Turbo
that.
Man.
Let's do that. Who will win?
Yeah.
Arnold Turbo Man versus Iron Man.
Robert
Downey
Jr.
style.
So I'm gonna I put my faith in you guys to vote correctly, and we'll reveal the poll.
We're gonna use the first movie Iron Man, okay? So it'd be at least at the right
the Mach
level.
1, like the Mach 1 Iron Man, or like
no, Mach 3.
So
when he actually has a real suit.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. All right, that's fair. Not Infinity Gauntlet Iron
Man.
No.
Let's stick to
regular
the first
Iron
movie,
Man.
Mach 3.
Okay.
That's it.
All right, perfect. We're gonna do that, and I hope you all vote correctly. And if you do, I'll give you a prize.
Oh, really? Now
I can't promise anything.
What is the stakes here, Mister?
I can't
stakes promise, so they can vote for your.
I can't promise. Hey, I'll draw you a really shitty sketch on this notebook. How about that?
So you're gonna draw everybody that voted for the winner a sketch.
No, they'll just get to see it on screen. The one sketch.
Oh, so there's one sketch will go towards them all.
Yeah. They'll see it on the screen. They'll see it on the interwebs. It'll be broadcast to them all. And then if they really want it, they could. I don't know. Someone could fuck that. But who the fuck knows? All right. I'm just pulling this out of my ass.
Too much.
What do you expect me to do? Okay, I'm only one man here. But yeah, Turbo Man is. I mean, if I was a kid back in 1996, I would totally watch Turbo Man, and I would even be into Stupid Booster. Whoa. So I came in like shit on the concept of Turbo Man because I would totally watch that. I watched Power Rangers. They have that. What's that one? Goldar, the villain. It kind of looks like Booster. It kind of looks like. I'm gonna look.
Okay, Goldar mostly looks like an ape.
No, it's like a cat thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely like a cat, like wolf thing. It's definitely not an ape. All right,
are you sharing?
I'm trying to find a good picture. Yeah, he looks like a cat. I mean, he looks scarier than Booster because Booster's a good guy. Hold on, I'm going to show it. There's a place in your heart. All right, do you see it?
Yeah. Okay.
All right, really so he looks like a cat. Yeah, he is scary looking. I'm going to see Goldar, and then we're going to do another poll of Goldar versus Booster, who would win? Okay, and
definitely him.
I would definitely vote
Him.
Goldar. But you never know. It's up to the viewers. We're gonna have
You gotta
two.
be shitting
We're
me
gonna
right
have
now.
two polls.
We're gonna both do this
We're gonna have
shit.
two polls. I'm sorry. We're gonna see each other double vision right now.
Double vision.
Yeah. So Arnold's trying to basically buy his kid's affection by getting him this Turbo Man doll. That's the whole concept of the movie. He's like, "What is there something you really want for Christmas that I could give you?" He's like, "I want the Turbo Man action figure with blah 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 and the blah." He just goes on like with the commercial. He knows it word by word because, well, that's the only thing I like when Sinbad's going on his rant and he's like, "These freaking commercials are sucking your kids' minds out." He's going on that rant in the beginning, and then he's just like choking that woman who's wearing a fur coat, which I agree with that part, but I agreed with advertising to kids is definitely wrong. I know it's illegal in European countries, which is interesting. I think
what?
Advertising to kids.
Okay.
Yeah, like there's no like toy commercials, like just directly driven towards kids. Some European countries, but anyway, yeah. So I liked when he was ranting and doing that kind of stuff, but there's nothing like I really thought that was too funny, that he said. Other than just like him going crazy. He was fine. He was a fine character, and then every time Arnold ran into that police officer who was like trying to like almost foil his plans. He's just a guy doing his job. He wasn't like an asshole character. He kind of was. But Arnold was more of an asshole. So I didn't really feel bad for him, Like he like speeds past all this traffic. Then that's when the police officer stops him. He's reciting the alphabet backwards. Then Arnold fucking hits his police squad.
Okay.
He hits his bike. Then, he stops him there. Then he witnesses him getting bombed in the face with Sinbad's package, which wasn't really Arnold, but he was still there. So he probably would have thought he was connected to it.
Let's just clear it up. It's not just it's a box. It's not Sinbad's package. Just to clear it up. It's not Sinbad's package. It's a box from the mail service.
That's what I just whatever.
I'm sure people Sinbad's package. Other people will go somewhere else.
I said a bomb from Sinbad's package. But it's that too. And he was there, he witnessed it, and then he fucking after his hands are all charred from the bomb, he spills squirting hot coffee on his gloves on his hands. So like Arnold's just a complete dick to this cop, he's just trying to do his job. And like if they went the extra mile to make this guy like a greasy, gross cop, like a dirty cop, like an asshole, then I would have been Bullock. Like a Bullock character, or like even worse than Bullock, kind of like that vibe. I think it would have been a little more comedic. I would go like, yeah, fuck this guy, he's an asshole, pour that coffee on him, blow him up, hit his bike, I don't care, I got to be kind of rooting for that kind of thing, and I wasn't really with this cop. He was just a cop guy.
Smoking the Bandit. Remember the cop from Smoking the Bandit?
No, I never.
You never watched Smoking the Bandit?
No. Is that a show?
That's a movie.
Smoking the Bandit. It sounds familiar. Who's in it?
Oh my
God. Who's in it?
Shit. What's his name?
Kevin Costner.
He just passed away a couple years back.
Kevin Costner.
Oh, definitely not that. Burt Reynolds.
Oh yeah.
Jerry Reed, Sally Field. They're in it.
Okay. Yeah, I never watched.
You never saw this?
No. I don't know.
Oh my god! How did you not see this movie?
Maybe we'll do this in the future. Well, maybe we'll have to talk about this. I haven't really seen too many.
This movie.
I haven't seen too many Burt Reynolds films, to be honest.
Well, if you haven't, one movie is The Longest Yard. He's probably that's the best movie between the two that came out.
I've seen the shitty Adam Sandler.
Yeah,
version.
He makes an appearance in it. No, he becomes like the side coach.
Oh, you just
he's the side coach after Chris Rock dies.
Yeah, that Adam Sandler movie was terrible. It was so bad. It was really
It's
bad.
an Adam Sandler movie.
Yeah. Oh, you just got rid of Smokey and the Bandit. I was gonna show it in the streaming. You exited out of it.
Oh, I thought you were showing the
No,
streaming.
I didn't see it. I was looking it up myself.
What are you doing?
I was looking it up myself. I needed to see it myself. Anyway, whatever. All right, maybe we'll talk about that in the future because I kind of want to. Well, all right. So for everyone out there, we're still gonna have Superman and Batman. You know, they're never gonna go away. But Matt and I are gonna kind of change up a few things with this podcast. We're gonna branch out a little bit. I want to be able to show Matt new movies, and I'm sure Matt wants to show me new movies. So this is kind of turn into like a Superman, Batman, and other crap and other movies that we want to show each other. And I want to get Matt's reactions. Like, there's a movie I want to show you. I want to show you Brazil, and I just want to see how you comprehend it. I just want to see what you see. Brazil. I was trying to show you this. It's like a mid-'80s film. It's made. One of the Monty Python directors directed it. I can't say his name. And Robert De Niro's in it. That's a movie I want to see you. I just want to see what you think of it. Is it going to be Tusk? No, it's not going to be Tusk. It's not Tusk. It's not Tusk. It's different.
Because that's my best reaction ever.
Yeah, that was pretty great. Yeah, but it's not Tusk. I just want to see what you think of Brazil. And there's a few other movies out there that I want to show you. But yeah, we're gonna kind of alter this podcast a little bit. We'll always talk about Batman and Superman. I think we'll always keep them in the limelight. But we want to branch out and talk about other things too. We don't want to pigeonhole ourselves, you know.
Yeah. Like in Cleveland, we just talked about Jingle All the Way, and we made references towards Batman and Superman.
Yeah, we talked about if there's any big news, we'll talk about in the beginning. You know,
well, I kind of brought in the DC universe into this with some of it.
Yeah,
with,
Jingle All the Way, it kind of fits the mold of Batman, Superman with the the superhero aspect. But yeah, we're gonna branch out a little bit. We'll always keep it, Batman, Superman, but we just don't want to be cornered. There's always Batman, Superman. They're always gonna be there. So we're just gonna expand a little bit. We're just gonna keep going.
Oh, I don't get a high. Really? I don't get a high.
That doesn't get a high.
I don't get a high.
I'm pretty sure this is Mason.
Miss Leah. Really?
No, it's not. It's Mason.
God damn it, Mason.
Don't say that. He's a bit. Hi, Mason. Hi.
He does not like me no more.
Mason, you should watch Jingle All the Way. I think you would like it.
I'm surprised you haven't showed him that.
I'm sure he's seen it.
You probably showed him that.
All the way.
You're the one that showed me Jingle All the Way too.
Did I show you that?
Yep. Because you had to bring it over.
One of my earliest.
You gotta watch this.
I don't remember doing that to you. I thought I would have more class and show you something better than Jingle All the Way, to be honest. But yeah, one of my earliest memories of Jingle All the Way, I remember someone brought it into fourth. Someone brought it in fourth grade class, and I had teacher. I guess it doesn't matter; it's irrelevant what her name is.
I saw it.
Mason saw it.
He's seen it, so you did your job.
Oh, Mason, you got to do your cheers to "Here's to you, Dad." Here's to you, Dad. When Jake Lloyd's drinking he's drinking the flask and he's in the mailman costume. He's like, "Here's to you, Dad," and he's drinking the whiskey.
Oh,
yeah, or whatever that is, brandy or something. Anyway, I remember someone brought it into class and everyone was picking Rudolph and all that crap. Someone brought in Jingle All the Way, and I just they were the teacher was asking the class who hasn't seen this movie, and I've seen it before, and I was just lying, to say,
I never seen it.
yeah, I never seen it because more hands would get risen up, would rise up. So then they put Jingle All the Way on. That's one of the earliest memories I have of this movie. It's not a very good movie, like I said. It's very
It's
stupid.
craptastic.
It is. It's a craptastical movie. Yeah, there's not really too much I really want to say about Jingle All the Way. Is there anything you want to add to Jingle All the Way?
Oh God. Really no, because we hit everything mostly in the movie. That's actually like everyone knows and remembers.
It's not too complicated,
No, it's just dad needs to get a toy for a child. Meanwhile, gets everything too complicated for no reason.
Dad needs to buy kids affection. That's the movie.
Yeah.
So yeah, I guess we'll go to the outro. This was Josh.
Are we gonna screw this up?
Yeah, we're gonna screw it up for the 12,000th time, but that's okay. That's what this show is for. Just to screw up the whole way through and stumble. Yes. But anyway, this is Josh from this is Josh from BatYard Productions. Then you off up and away until next BatYard's finest episode.
And this is Superman's pal Matt, becoming super friends one episode at a time.
See, that was pretty smooth. We're getting better at this. I didn't even have to read my paper.
You have a paper. I just try to remember it.
I know. Well, now I'm remembering. Now I can do it. So
yeah, there we go.
We'll talk about, I think for future episodes, we'll probably do kind of out of order. We'll do a film that we want to talk about, then maybe a Batman, Superman thing in between, or maybe like a little short in the beginning and then talk about a big movie, something like that. Bye, Mason.
Bye, Mason.
I love you too.
He hates me.
What a sweetheart. Say hi to Uncle Matt, Mason, before we leave.
He hates me. It's okay. It's fine. He doesn't like me no more.
Merry
He's
Christmas.
being cold.
I'm gonna see him I'm gonna see you in a couple days. Anyway, all right, we're gonna stop the stream. All right, goodbye, everyone. Bye, Mason.
Bye.